How are you doing? Hope you're really doing great. I'm also fine, thank you. If you're new here, you are welcome, you're appreciated, feel at home, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you're returning again, watching this video for the first time, I want to say thank you and always come back to watch more amazing videos. So today we are having a new story that it's something that happened yesterday, and I just want us to have a review on it. So guys, what's your thought on the yesterday's demonstrations and protests on the rise of things in the country? For me, I feel like this is not a Raila thing. This is not something that affects. The demonstrations are not for Raila. The demonstrations are not for Azimio la Umoja. The demonstrations are not for Luos. These demonstrations, for me, I feel like it's for us. It is not for anyone else, because at the end of the day, we are the ones that are suffering. We are the ones that are feeling the pinch of the economy. So these demonstrations are not for one particular person, for one particular ethnic group. I think it's for all of us. And one thing I always feel like, these demonstrations, they shouldn't be violent. As much as we are hearing out our views, we should not destroy another person's property. We should not harm our neighbor, because at the end of the day, tomorrow, when we are low, we don't have anything to eat, we'll ask our neighbor for food. So these demonstrations should not be us fighting each other. It should be us trying to see that this is what we need, this is where we are suffering, this is what we are feeling, this is how we struggle to put food on the table. So I think that it's a good thing, and people should respect other people's property as we demonstrate. And another thing that I feel like the police should play a big role in this demonstration. As much as you are protesting as normal citizens, these police, they may be following orders, but when we suffer, they suffer. When we are not able to pay our taxes, they can't be paid. When we are unable to put food on the table, the police also suffer. So this is not a protest for only the low Kenyans who are unemployed, who are self-employed and suffering. This is a fight for all, for both the police and both the civilians. So the police should stop mistreating civilians, harassing them, dragging them by the road. Yesterday I was just seeing some videos that were happening at Tomboya Street, police officers dragging people like trash because they're just saying enough is enough. I don't think that's the right way to handle citizens who pay taxes to pay you, citizens who actually ensure that you put food on the table, while themselves can't even put that food on their own table. I think that it's time the civilians are given more respect than the police, because we are holding this country, we are keeping this country going. Because at the end of the day, if we don't have citizens, we don't have the country. If we have hungry citizens, we don't have a country. So for me, that's personal. I think people shouldn't be mistreated for airing their views. And just on yesterday, I also saw another video of police officers. They were now tired of even throwing tear gases, and now they were walking side by side with civilians in Mombasa. I think that's a good gesture because the police are meant to protect lives. Police are meant to uphold peace. The police are meant to enable people hear their views in a manner that their lives are not at risk. So I think that was a thumbs up for the police in Mombasa who walked side and side with the protesters. At the end of the day, we only got each other. If the police protect me, I will feel more at home and more at peace even in paying my own taxes. Yeah, but in the at some point also the police turned against the civilians in other parts of the country, which wasn't bad. But also the civilians were provoking the police because you can't go destroying other people's property even while demonstrating. Yeah, that for me that's wrong. Even if we're protesting, let us respect other people's property. And out of all those, there was one hilarious video that actually I just laughed like the whole night. The people of Kisii just made my day. They, the police officers they literally ran from the angry mob because they were outnumbered. They were outnumbered in Kisii. So these police officers, they tried to push away the crowd. The crowd at some point went back, but when they realized that the police were somehow scared, they called others and they started throwing stones to the police, and the police literally ran for their lives. That was one hilarious thing because at least the police felt like even the crowd have a say and that we all should protect one another. If the civilians will feel like the police is going to protect them, he will never harm the police. But as long as the civilians feel like the police are after them, they're after destroying their lives, they're after killing them, when the civilians will get the chance, they will reciprocate the same. It just means like respect is just like I've saying that respect is a two-way traffic. Respect me, respect you. If the police at any give will get a chance to kill a civilian, let me assure you that civilians will also feel the urge to do the same when they get a chance. So I think that this fight is not a fight of civilians and the police. It is a fight for all of us as Kenyan citizens to just hear our views, and it is our duty also to pay taxes. Yeah. So for me, I think that those demonstrations is just an illustration that we are independent and we are moving forward as a country where citizens have a say in what they feel is affecting them. So guys, I'm going to put that video of Kisii people chasing away the police officers so that you can hear it. And tell me your views in the comment section. And guys, if you like this video, kindly subscribe. Have you subscribed? Kindly just subscribe. We are at road to 500 subscribers. It has not been easy getting even those 300 subscribers, but where we're going far, 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 far. So I want to say thank you for subscribing, and let us always remember, in the darkest of time, always find beauty. Bye, guys.